This recording is on how to create and edit users and some basic user settings. There is a separate video that will be added for dedicated to user settings, so that just that video can be updated as new settings are added as we do updates and upgrades. And so to edit, create and edit to user, this is a level 1 only function. So go into maintenance and you can go to users. By default, it will take you to create a new entry. We're going to do demo user, full name, demo surname, and password. This password is your long password. And the long password is required to be a minimum of 8 characters, etc. I'm just going to do that to see. Your short password can be anything. We recommend at least 4 characters. And it is explained a little bit in this video and a little bit on its own the video. Pause point. What level is this particular user? I'm going to set it to as a level 3 manager. Location, which is its default location, ATS Tech, so head office. Location access. Can this user log into see information in other locations? So in other words, can it see the stock at this branch, this branch, this branch? So they can see all locations, or they can just see 2 locations, etc. So I'm just going to say they can see all locations. This also includes customers, email, the email address of the user. Let's do blah, that's blah.com. Cell phone number 082-222-1122. Okay, right. That is actually a cool number if anyone has it. Send Telegram on ticket issue. If you have the Telegram mod enabled and a ticket is issued to this person, will it send them a notification of it? So I'm going to leave that as no. Show on overview screen, that is for your repairs and jobs. If you want to see this user in overview, you can select which screen. Phone extension, this is their dedicated phone extension on their desk. This is used if they have their own phone dedicated. So for example, in my office I have a phone on my desk that only I use. That extension number, my cellular extension, my soft phone that integrates with our systems, that is on my cell phone, it has its own extension number. I fill it in there for transferring of calls. Leave days, what department do I fall in? So in my site I have development, intern, off-site. You might just have one department called sales or general or default, but your users can have specific departments. If this user is active, yes or no. If that is set to no, they will not be able to log in. It has to be an active user. External user, yes or no. External user is a very dumbed down user, so I give this access to my bookkeeper. So my bookkeeper can log in, so she can see certain information, but she can't do others. So it's more for financial users, external, that might need access to your invoices, reporting, etc. Manage training groups. This is for the training modules. So if you have the training module active and you want to upload internal training, there'll be a separate video on this. You could say this user has access to the management training and the technician training. In this case, just the technician training. If I have actual signature I want to upload, this is only shown to Telegram use to IT ones, so you please ignore the IT module. So please, you can ignore this unless you're using the IT module, or actually this won't show up unless you've got the IT module. User permissions. Force project. So how it works here, I'm not going to get into much detail of them on this video, but if an item says 1, this means that this can be done by a level 1 user just by being a level 1. If it says level 2, means this ticket is level 2. So a level 3 user cannot do this function or this function because they are a level 3. So if you want a particular user, so let's say now you have some general sales staff that's working, but one is a little bit higher, so not a full manager where you would make a level 2, but is a little bit above the rest, maybe a little bit brighter, something along those lines. You can then say, okay, I want to make you level 3, but I want you to allow you to add regular tickets, and I would like you to edit customer balances. And then top up petty cash as an example. It allows you just to make a lower level user a little bit higher. If you have a manager and you want that manager to be able to add or edit users, actually I don't think I have a tick box for that, so never mind. But you want them to be able to move a customer location, you can say, here's your option, you're a level 2, but I would like you to have this level 1 function. Now as you can see, there are a couple we add on a lot as we go, so there'll be a separate video on all what each of these actually do. but for right now, it is just a rough overview of how you can see what settings there are. For a default install, the ones that you might want to be able to just note off the top of the bat for this video is add customer. Only level 2s can add them by default. If you're in a retail POS shop, probably you would want your level 3s to be able to add customers. Then all location access. If you want to be able to switch between all locations and actually log into other locations, you would select this option. Create stock, that is dependent, by default it's level 2s. It would be quite important. View suppliers, that is also by default a level 2 only. Stock takes, and just have a look through as you go, but as I say, there will be credit notes. By the way, credit notes are default level 2. If you need a level 3 to be able to do it, you would have to go and tick it. And that would be the end of this video. To create, to edit a user, you would then just go and hit submit at the end of this. To edit a user, you would go find the user in the list, you would select the user, and then you would be able to go and edit the functionality. Interesting, I just went to go and edit it over here, but it actually allowed the wrong password at edit. It does say password is not strong enough, upper or lower number, and a special minimum 8 characters is required. I will go and change it that it does do this check on actual password create, but yes, now it will not accept, so you would have to do this. So technically this would qualify, but that's a bad password. Please do not actually use it. Edit entry.